people, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Um, Last time we were running away from Pokemon and Hydreigon saved us. Oh, you're awake at last. Ah. That's right. Looks like you've calmed down a little, at least. I'm so relieved to see that. You were unconscious for a really long time, Draco. Yes, that's right. We are now in a small cave in the valley near Mount Kilioni. Just keeping the two of us in the air was tough. Somehow it seems like Hydreigon is not quite the Pokemon I thought he was. Yeah, now I'm really confused. That Hydreigon definitely gave off a scary vibe. This Hydreigon seems polite, well-spoken, and it's not really scary at all. Weird stuff going on right now. Very weird. Oh yeah, and just in case you people are wondering, yes, I will continue my other walkthroughs. Someone commented that on my, latest Black and White 2 video. Yeah, just because I started X and Y does not mean I'm gonna stop my other walkthroughs, because I'm pretty much doing 3 at the same time at this point. And I want to get these videos off my computer. I said this before, all you have to do is simply, I don't know, watch my videos and actually listen to what I'm saying, and then you'll understand why I upload the things I do. It's not that hard. But I understand that some people might have missed that kind of information, but now you know. Now. My voice. In the end, she went even further and showed you that terrible fake image. Fake image? So Muna made that up to trick Draco? During that dream... Hydreigon's voice actually cut off at that point. And then it seemed like there was interference for a second, like static. So that was Muna that took over Hydreigon's voice. That's right. So Hydreigon's really not bad at all. I'm guessing Hydreigon's supposed to be similar, like having a similar role that Grovyle did in Explorers of Sky. Grovyle's still cooler though, but he was epic. I mean, he didn't care. If anyone got in his way with the time gears, he was gonna battle you. And then the whole stuff with the future, Dusknoir, Celebi, Primal Doubt, that stuff was epic. That was epic, man. But, yeah. Boy, just thinking of that makes me want to play that game right now. But, let's, focus on this. Yeah, we're outnumbered right now. bit different from regular Pokemon. Alright people, Hydreigon is going to be joining you right now. And this is the Ochre Quarry. It has any type of Pokemon, 13 floors. And the Pokemon you can find here is a Shelgon, Zeepstrika, Seismitoad, Dwebble, Gotharita, and Amoonguss. Yeah, sorry for that. Yeah, so as you can see, we can actually move around, the outside of the dungeon right now. So, let's battle this Pokemon. Yeah, like I said, out of all three of my walkthroughs, I'll probably finish this one first because I've already recorded up to the point where I beat the main game, like the main story. And then I'll just have to start some of the aftergame. Although in this game, there's not really much of an aftergame, but I'll try to at least battle the legendaries and stuff. But, yeah, without further ado, let us speed through this place. we have successfully made it out of the Ochre Quarry, and it's gotten pretty dark. It's almost like nighttime. Been walking a long while. There's no sign that we've been followed. Even when we're this far away, the moon and the stars look just the same as they do in paradise. I hope Quarry made it safely back. Something I have to do. Destroy the bitter cold. First of all, I must tell you, the truth is that I am not a Pokemon. I am the voice of life. The voice of life is the voice of all of nature, every last mountain, river, tree, and blade of grass in this world. It is an explanation of joy and a cry of pain. When all these voices come together in a single united cry, well, that's me. Draco. Right now, this world, the Pokemon world, is teetering on the verge of destruction. It is the bitter cold, a mysterious body that has suddenly appeared in our world. As it grows, it eats away at the heart of the world and drives it toward destruction. Draco, you have, that is, the Dinosaurs have. You've traveled to the Great Glacier from what I hear. Did you happen to see objects levitating in the air? That is the evidence of the bitter cold's power. In other words, the bitter cold lies within the Glacier Palace. Gotta love flashbacks. The legendary Great Crystal. The Great Crystal that Umbreon sought out with such a fire in his heart. To think that it would be threatening the world with destruction. That it's actually this bitter cold Hydreigon's talking about. My intention is to destroy the bitter cold, protect the world. The one who stands guard over the bitter cold is Quarry. That Quarry is protecting the bitter cold. Quarry is able to see into the future, and if there is anyone who dares to endanger that future, anyone who opposes that future, is defeated without mercy. Defending the future that has been decided. Yeah, he said that he's been watching us days before that we even got there. He's trying to protect a future of destruction. Muna and all of them work for Quarry, and they wish to bring the world to an end. But the voices of life do not wish for that. The bitter cold is actually a manifestation of the negativity of Pokemon, a dense fog formed from all those negative emotions. And that is why if a Pokemon gets too close to it, its spirit will be overwhelmed. It's a power so crushing that it is difficult to even breathe. So back then when those guys couldn't breathe, it was because of the bitter cold. A human might not be affected by that negativity. I get it, yeah, because it would affect Pokemon, but not a human. Wait, one of the humans? That is correct. You are not actually the only human in this world, Draco. Many humans were able to hear the voice of life, just like you. But those poor humans, they're also being hunted down by Kyurem and his allies. And Muno lures them out and defeats them. So there's actually other humans who are trying to save the world as well. But Muna lures them out and stops them, and Kyurem's here. We're learning a lot of information, but yeah, someone has to do it. Someone has to destroy this bitter cold and save the world. Yeah, so we're gonna save. You learned a lot of stuff. The game's definitely getting a little bit more serious. That's what I like. This is Mystery Dungeon. So let us continue the next morning. Yeah. Alright, people. It is time to explore another dungeon. We have to get back to Post Town. Alright, this is the Withered Savanna. It has any type of Pokemon, 17 floors. Pokemon you can find here are Azurill, Glameow, Leafeon, Pansage, Simisear, Zeepstrika, Scolipede, Lilligant, and Amoonguss. So without further ado, let's speed through this place. Alright, we finally made it out of there, which is good. Okay, definitely want to save. Yeah, I definitely want my Mystery Dungeon parts to be a bit longer. That way I cover more stuff in the video and everything. Yeah, this appears to be the end of the Savannah. That voice. You're just naive if you think you could run away. So this time, we won't fight you. We're passing along a message. We have a Quarry. He's in our paws at this very moment. If you wish to save him, why don't you nosy over here to the Whole Hills. We'll be waiting for you. You better come rescue him. Savanna and the others, they're waiting for us in a place called the Whole Hills. It's obviously a trap. We do not even know if they really have him. If the Quarry is really captured. If we go and we find that Quarry is not there, and then you are defeated, what will happen to this world? I understand that you're worried about him. I'm sure this is another Muna's lies. Of course I'm aware that this is that it's probably a trap. But if they really do have him, even if it's a trap, there's a chance a Quarry needs me. Yeah, we can't ignore that. In the brief time I have spent with you, I believe I have come to understand you, what kind of person you are, Draco. So even when I said we should not go to your friend's rescue, the truth is that even my own heart rebelled at those words. I knew that you would not listen to my objections. I know it's the right thing to do. I just need you to talk me into it. Yeah, they're both irreplaceable, so let's go and save a Quarry. Beyond here, you'll find the Whole Hills. There'll be plenty of hiding spots for our enemies. Alright people, that is going to be it for this part. Next time we're going to be exploring the Whole Hills, and we're going to have to save a Quarry. Now, yeah, so first, before I do all that, let me see here, I just want to get the items that I need and everything. You always want to prepare before you go to any of these dungeons and, you know, things of that nature. Alright. Stay tuned for more, people. Stay tuned for more.